Also, it's new content. It's fucking us for fun.
Oh yeah, guys, I hit start record. Let's roll.
Oh shit, where's my fucking recorder?
Ninja and Aratar. Ozonian.
I should probably look at what this fucking 4G week aura pack looks like. Where is it?
Yeah, for after.
Let's move everything over there.
I only give it to Rage when he asks for it though. Ego.
Oh, fucking.
Actually, let's move it all.
Land on the fucking pile and you don't get fucking hurt.
That's
I missed
it.
Yeah.
Leap of faith?
Leap of faith.
Leap of faith, bro.
Like, I created, I failed.
Hopefully when I catch up. Aratar, bro, you there or what?
Yeah, I'm walking in now.
Man, they're just
That's good.
Get food.
Come on, man.
To get my food. Man. Wags is leaving. That's Wags. Wags, what are you doing?
Huh?
On a candy mountain, Charlie.
Man, check with it.
I was just collecting you.
Once everyone's here, I'll pop world buffs.
Southie's just chilling on the hill back there.
Oh, it's a Griffin Riders.
Run the Griffin Ride, Charlie.
You missed that one. Fucking country mile, Jericho. Is everyone here? Yeah, sweet.
There's a scout lurking on that shrub.
Aldrin in the raid here somewhere.
He's up to no good.
Dropped it in the shit spot. It's not bad.
Nah, just first night back, Ego's fucking standing on it.
Just make sure you put the skull on shit.
Oh fuck! I didn't get all my mage bloods. All my trolls bloods.
Should be fine with 2 tanks until we get to boss.
You been in here yet, Rage?
Yes, sir.
Where'd you go?
Don't want to talk about it. We spent 3 hours wiping on first boss, but we were a very thin 20 man. And this rewards having 25 plus for how it's set up, at least until we get some gear.
I've definitely heard similar reports. More closer to 40 you are, the easier you fucking go you have.
Yeah. We got within 2% on the first boss, like 2% and 3% wipe.
On your wood, it's on your toes.
Good luck pugging this place.
The first mob we want to kill is just to our left, down the ramp.
If you go in the chapel when you ring the bell, a lot of the trash will disappear too.
Oh, nice. So we should just rush the captains and then go up?
Yeah, you
Oh wait,
wanna go right.
I'm like, well ahead of myself.
You wanna go right. Oh, we'll definitely
If there's circles, get out of them.
Circles?
Fine, got all trash. Cool.
Oh god, it's more
Like that.
circles.
Flipping?
So yeah, I guess you rush the bell then, huh?
Yep.
Can we meet the spinners? Do we know?
61 should be able to.
Nice.
Oh, Wags is dead already?
Yeah, I got whirlwinded while all the healers were moving, I guess.
He's crystalled me down with his blood.
There's a key somewhere. I don't know where the key is.
Oh, we got a rogue.
We have a rogue.
Where key?
Might have to kill
Get
the
on,
other.
Captain Mandela?
Was that?
There's a guy they called Captain down there. He might have the key.
God, he spins.
Oh, Boji's seems to be working out alright so far.
Just tell me I can kick all that shit.
Mm.
I have to grab Fergie.
Oh, there's a birdie?
Yeah, in the side chat channel, Freezy's put it up. Password's all there. This is probably gonna kill my fucking connection.
just had to re-download Weak Wars, and it's still saying it's out of date.
I'm just gonna go sit up the back of the room while people click on that button when they get out of combat.
Get up.
No, I can't grab them.
Yeah, I think they're immune to stuns, so you just walk away.
Bladestone. These things, they can't be distracted and stunned either, so... More Bladestone. There's an NPC walking towards us who's captain something. I think
Yeah,
he's
he's coming back now. He's like in the very center by that statue.
Because when we ring the bell, all this trash will disappear. Just need to get to the cathedral.
Who's Master Loot?
I am. Is it all back?
No, but there's a pattern I'd like. I've got 25 blood on this guy too, so all of this plate stuff I'll craft and send out a set to the boys.
Last I checked, these patterns are like, I think we're 5 less than gold last I checked.
So
Pets
this
about
is
to come into us.
The cloth
Oh,
ones
then-
are still going for the 800-900 gold plus.
There's like something on. It's just the shoulders, chest, and helmet are dropped in here. Everything else comes from the trash outside.
It's an alchemy recipe off these alchemists here for holy protection, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, big.
Wait, a new holy protection program?
Yeah, there's a greater one. From what I could track, it's off the alchemists in here. I haven't actually seen it drop yet.
So it's actually flanked using a power?
Yeah, I bought 40 of them off the AH.
I actually think that'll be good in here. I think there's a fair bit of holy damage going around. I know there's some Crusader Strike and shit on tanks that'll be useful to pre-pot it, I suppose.
A lot of the fire stuff is
Yeah.
actually considered radiant.
You want to get a key?
There's an orb there.
There is no there.
Where's the key?
In one of the buildings, right?
Yeah, a lot of their teasers had the key like on one of the pillars on a wall, so it's either the keep or the chapel to the right.
Go check the little chapel out.
Another orb. Face the Bible back just to the fucking...
Did you mean this right, Freezy, or the upper right?
Yeah, that's right. The right.
Yeah, I thought the bell was up the top of here. In this thing.
Yeah. Raz, there's another orb, mate.
Sorry, I was trying to Google where the fuck this key was.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were running off ahead. Too many fucking torrents, mate. We're not used to this.
I just assumed you had to kill them all. I didn't even realize there was a key. Mobs behind as well.
Stuns at the back.
Guys, where's your skeleton costumes?
Sorry, Dad.
I'm sure a lot of you have a lot of Morgan Fogger left over. I always carry Morgan Fogger. I still have 170 left, because apparently 200 might have been enough.
I've still got 341 charges.
There's a small building full of fucking army of cows.
Right, there's mobs up here, Trip. Don't go out there. So, bell's up the top here.
There's a pattern in the middle of the room too.
I can't see shit. Look at these people. Tailoring. I'm sure Brent's got all of them. You all of them, Brent?
Yep.
Meaning money move. Which motherfucker gets it? With the Aratar.
That's not how the rhyme goes.
Apparently it is now.
There's the
Where's the bar range? At the top.
Yep. Keep them up.
To the top I go.
Someone rung it.
Ring it for the quest, or is it only one person has to ring it?
I'm pretty sure it's raid wide, one person. We have run it and are heading back.
Someone was yelling outside.
Best let the interruption. Hold on. Is there a quest to ring the bell?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a part of it. The other part of it's kill Balnazar though.
Yeah, that's like the actual objective, yeah.
Oh, right, yeah, that's what's up. Fuck this up.
Oh, the door upstairs is unlocked.
Oh yeah, let's go up there then.
We don't clear the big barracks while we're down there.
Once you ring the bell, they'll all disappear. You go searching.
All still here, bro. So.
Oh, Cold wants to kill everything. We're farming.
Drops the drops.
All farming.
Okay, cool. Can go back to where we came from.
He's going in.
He's going in. Follow the tank. Back it up. First time in here, who knows?
Not even on fucking comms, bro.
What happens when fucking muffs Spearlipper starts to listen to Freezy and on? It's fucking.
They were clearly ignored, bro. He's going straight into dungeon, bro. It's like, what are you doing, man?
Where he belongs.
It's like got an objective.
I think there is a name guy upstairs too.
Fuck, I'm definitely popping my nog. I can't see shit.
Fucking how's that gonna help?
Yeah, just
Smaller.
make you harder to see.
I'm smaller. I'm the big ass cow in the middle of my screen.
Pulled already, just don't go. No, everyone's just running away.
Ooh, where?
Oh
You
my
guys
God,
are
yeah.
On the tank.
Come to the
Upstairs?
top of the stairs. Come to the top of the stairs. Not the top of the ramp, but the top of the stairs.
Captain Buzan?
He's,
I can't see shit.
I know.
Is there a bigger room we can fight in, guys?
Yeah, the one where he's usually in.
Just have no more blade storms. Good place for that trinket there.
I like that
That's a
everything else died before the marked skull.
There's consecrate on the ground. Try and move
Yeah,
out.
we're burning.
Oh, fuck it. Everyone's button. That's spicy.
I could just play it forward, let's go.
Let's say, where the fuck is he?
He's amongst the Torah.
I think this might be the worst spot to kill him. But
Yeah. Yeah, we
I'm
did
just
it.
looking at rules at the moment.
Good on you, Cold. I'm proud of you.
There's a glowing.
That's a fantastic spot for hunters when you can't shoot shit, by the way.
Yeah,
we go grab a drink.
weren't doing much better.
Alright, ain't shit in here. Back up the
Okay.
staircase.
Surprised we didn't massacre a tiny little chapel as well.
Alright, there's fuck all on the roof.
Is there a school somewhere?
Yeah, with the orc.
Yeah, you missed 2 priests in the chapel cold.
He did that on purpose.
That's there for later. Oh, these guys have got the sick armor.
Send a report to Diddy.
I think he may be cleaning.
Yeah. He definitely
Cold's
is.
dead. Wags is taunting.
Yeah, just says Thorns aura right now,
Yeah,
so let's
Thorns.
just hit themselves.
Yeah.
Can somebody try purge or dispel or anything?
The surging doesn't work.
It's an
Right,
aura. It's red aura, yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like a
Fucking
melee problem.
paladins.
Fuck it. This is
Right now,
fucking
resisting it.
fucking paladin, man. They did this on purpose just to fuck us up.
What damage school is it?
Alright.
You got Crusader Strike mainly, but
Should be some roleplay going on here.
Is this a boss?
Yeah. He is.
Can we re-wall buff? Or I can do a round?
He's not gonna pull here. Just give it a sec. Everyone come to the triangle.
Fuck, fighting in this room all this time.
As a triangle?
Outside.
Do you want to explain it more?
Help
Or
when
should
you
I?
can't see it.
I'll just get one to follow me and then you can explain it, guys. Once everyone's here. You on me? Is everyone on me? Everyone's on me? Alright, follow me. Just gonna kill this blacksmith quickly. Oh, yeah.
Or blacksmith?
He's got
Here.
patterns on him.
Bro,
Go
just because
now.
his name's Smith, you can't go around fucking talking shit about his race.
Alright, and we're gonna go over that hill and we're gonna go around the back.
Is he dead already? Okay.
You can just run the right side around in front as well, man.
I wanted this pattern. But while we're here. I've already gave epic patterns, but that is a green.
It's probably just like a random of any pattern, right?
Yeah.
Fuck him in a hole way. I'll go freezy.
So we're gonna pull the boss back here. On the other side of the circle of green grass is where he's going to run to once he hits 70% health. He'll be spawning these screeching fares. They're just gonna spam like fair people, so make sure you're interrupting. We're basically just gonna like hard focus these ads and cleave Balanzar down. When we get him to 70%, he's gonna run across the other side of that circle green part and fly up in the air. Ranged, you're gonna like be focusing Balanzar where everyone else is gonna be cleaving in the middle where the statue is. You can't really see it right now, but he'll still continue spawning all the screeching fares and stuff. So we just have to do ad control pretty much. That's like the main gist of it. Each corner of there'll be like 4 safe spots. It'll be super obvious where NPCs are channeling like a holy area that we have to stand in, because the whole area is going to be silenced. So casters are going to want to spread. I don't know if you have groups set up mod, but we're going to split the groups for like casters into different safe spots, because he does another thing called is it some MC thing? I can't remember the exact name. Circle of Domination or something. If you ever get this, you're running away from people, and good call on the barrier. I'm gonna swap that. So yeah, if you ever get Circle of Domination, run away from people, and then once it's expired, you can come back in. If you get MC'd, just make sure that we're sheeping people, and yeah. So at 25%, I think, or is it 40%? I think it's 40% actually.
40%.
40%, yeah.
He'll drop down to the ground. He'll start spawning infernals, which do like a fire aura. They produce light, so it's like a place where you can get unsilenced. Eventually, these safe spots are gonna run out of juice, and we're gonna have to like find a different safe spot. There'll be like 4 different ones through phase 2. So just like if you're silenced, just move to another one, and then yeah, I guess.
Right. Can I suggest for phase 3 that we brute force the boss?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Generally, yeah, just hard focus bars. If you do efficient cleaving, you can obviously efficient cleave, but generally kill bars before it kills us, and we get overrun by ads. Yeah. I don't know if you can banish the infernals, but that might be something we could try.
The infernals break silence too in phase 3 apparently.
That's
yeah,
right.
exactly. Yeah. Screeching Furs, if they ever go to the light safe spots, they will enrage and do a lot of damage. You can trank shot them, you can soothe them or whatever, de-enraging them. So if you see them with big red glow or they grow big, just try get that off them. And just, yeah, big interrupts. That's all that really matters. Yeah, everyone ready? Okay.
Do we want 3 tanks for this?
That's a mod question. I think we could 2 tank it, but 3 might just be safer.
Yeah, let's just
Doesn't work,
be
it works.
err on their side of safety for this, and
Just remember that when you're in the middle, you'll yeah. In phase 2, when you're in the middle, you'll be silenced, so you can't rely on taunt. Just be wary of that. You.
Elk enough on Rage. Already done.
There is an ability he does called Carrion Swarm, which does
Oh,
damage to everyone around you. It's only like a 2-yard range, so you've literally just got to step out far enough that you're not stacked with everyone, if you get it, just to help with the healers as well.
Yeah, and then coupled with that, so you want to spread in, but be in the safe spots. Unless you're like a melee, then you can stand wherever. If you're standing alone, there'll be something called Prayer of the Weak, and a little demon will spawn and hit you for like a small amount of damage, but that just means that you want to be at least paired with someone else, ideally. You just don't want to be stacked, like hard stacked. Because every person that's near you is going to add to the Carrion Swarm stack, and then, yeah. I just fucking kill it.
Oh,
Everybody, click the feast. The lobster's alive.
We're eating it alive.
Just remember, we're pulling it over here because it's going to run past that fountain in the middle, and we're just going to follow it once he does hit 70%, just to get an extra couple of % off.
It's like Oni guys when the boss goes to take with flight. He's got a
So-
path he has to take.
In the first phase too, all range should be stacked in pairs if they can. Makes it fucking way easier to heal, and the big demon things that come from the shadow will only attack you if you are on your own and have no one within 5 yards.
And trim is down, yeah, trim is down.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Already.
Make sure we're stacked with
Full
one
time?
other person at least.
Don't rip aggro straight away and die, guys.
Yeah. Give the tank a sec to pull it back here. Like all of the first phase is just us getting organised and comfortable. It's not a race.
Kill adds, then boss.
so you want me to just pull it up against the wall right by the portal, right?
Yeah.
Just somewhere around here is fine.
Yep.
It's enough. You don't have to go crazy with optimizing it. So make sure we're stacked in pairs of, you see all these demons that are hitting people. It's because you're standing alone. You don't want to be super stacked.
So, as a melee with Swarm, I should stand off to one side of the boss.
Yep.
Oh, Swarm again.
Yeah, you're gonna be, yeah.
It'll hit you a
Spell
lot.
more.
Tank that.
Yeah, you got fed in.
That's fine. Hold still up. I'm behind the barrier.
Do we want to burn that race? I reckon we can one-shot this.
Okay, he's running. Just keep DPSing, and then we're gonna move up to the fountain with him.
Use your rocket punch.
There's an MC, try and CC.
Yep, stand on the left.
Yep, stand on the...
Stay with.
Go. Yeah,
So
and so you
range
wanna...
on the boss, melee on the edge.
Yeah, these carries, you don't want to tank them in light, because they enrage, ideally.
Once he hits 40%, he'll come back down. So range got to bring him down.
Big hold.
Just gotta be super quick on these carries, picking them up. And yeah, if you're standing alone, you're gonna get murdered by demons, so maybe we have to optimize pairing people together.
He's MC. Nice.
health at? I can't see percentages.
57.
57.
Not a bad try. Boss is at 55, so we just have to be a bit better with the terrors and stacking. We can probably optimize like what group's going where, so like, what is it, north, south, east, west, and just have group 4 like west.
Or you want the healers in the range split, right? Melee doesn't matter where they stand in that phase, yeah?
Correct, yeah.
We just run back here.
Yeah, run back.
That's like right there.
We need to clean up the ads going from phase 1 to phase 2 as well. Ideally, you want no more than 1 up.
If you get MC just away from people and like not super far away, but like just out of the way, so that someone can CC you straight away.
Is there a reason melee is standing in the light thingies at all during the?
No, they shouldn't be. They should be fighting on wherever the shades are.
Yeah, you want to pick up the shades and then bring them just near the statue, like in the middle, so everyone has range of it. Like, the most damage we took was by far Carrion Swarm, which is somewhat avoidable, but it's always gonna cast, right? So, if you see yourself with more than 1 stack, then that means you have to be, like, spreading a bit better, that's all. And then, last phase is literally the same thing, except you have, Infernals that are spawning as well.
We just pump the cooldowns, right? And burning boss, aren't we?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
I'd say DPS cooldowns on that first phase, because that's the quiet phase.
Yeah, I wouldn't do anything for that. Even pop DPS cooldowns on some of the ads if they start getting overwhelmed, right? Sappers, all that good stuff. Everyone's sort of seen the fight now, so we can try a bit harder, right?
So I posted just some quick positions for our ranged and the raid assignment channel.
I'm a bit confused. Rome doesn't look the same.
No.
You'll figure it out.
So, the southeast stack, so number 3 is the one closest to us, where all the skeletons are, and then Mephisto will be south, so it's the right side, right stack of skeletons.
Can we name them by the buildings?
Like
Can you just do
barracks.
it?
Chapel,
Oh yeah, that's
gate.
good, yeah. So number 3 is entrance, and then 4 would be barracks.
Carrion Swarm is shadow damage, so you can pop a shadow pot. Maud got fed, so make sure that we're looking for dispels. I was pretty poor with it, so.
Are we ready?
Careful your position here. Big cleave on the terror. Maud, try and cursor tanks them too. If you have spec globals.
I can do that if you want to put me on that.
Sure, yeah.
Tongues, yep, done.
Should just help with potential interrupts on them, that's all.
Yep, 100%.
Don't worry about it, man. I've got it easily.
Wags is tanking that one. That's up now.
Get big damage, get your spots.
Just make sure range is doing big damage on the boss. Just need to put skulls on the ads, Mordex. If we start getting more than a couple, you know.
MC. Don't kill me.
Try not to kill the MCs, guys.
Thank you.
Weird.
I'll battle those couple of people.
Wags has got troops. I'm gonna go into light to do it.
Boss that.
Yep, 4% and then when it's coming down, then it's more focusing on boss for me. We can't.
Is he portable?
Nuke Birdie, he's French.
He should be tauntable, but you need to be unsilenced, of course. So.
Here comes. Boss is down.
Cooldowns.
If you get silenced, move to another safe spot. Or if you can't find one, then go underneath an infernal.
Keep cleaving the ads as well.
This is where we've got barriers and shit if you've got them for where our stack is.
Oh, we just get stunned, because when infernals drop, they stun you, so...
Yeah, weird.
Just keep burning, boss, keep burning.
Weird.
Oh, I'm silenced too.
Yeah, he stunned our dude.
I'll wait till after.
We've got to get him to 5%. That's the kill spot.
Yep.
So that's a really decent attempt.
We got it, boys, easy.
I don't know if it was mentioned, but the mind control mechanic, when you go into the darkness, it doesn't hit you.
It does. It's a chance to resist. That's the only reason people are not getting done by it, man. It's
Oh,
you can still get
okay.
control when you run out into the darkness, unfortunately.
It just resisted like 4 times in a row for me, so I was like, okay.
Always lucky.
Yeah, it was lucky you then, because I got mind controlled out in the darkness before.
Yeah. We theory crafted that shit a big heap in our run, and all it came down to was lucky resist, man. I don't think there's any difference. But the idea is just to get away a little bit, so hopefully someone can trap or CCU.
CCU, yeah, before you get back in.
Yeah, Selfie mentioned something that I noticed as well. So, what you can do in the light area is you can use corners. I know it's a circle, but you can use corners and semi-spread within those safe spots, and it'll stop you from spreading too, stacking too much for the carrion swarm, but it'll also help with the prey on the weak. So just find like a little corner by yourself inside those safe spots, and it should help. That was really good though. I mean, we were like 7% from a kill, and it was kind of. Just remember, if you feel like you're not casting anything, you might have lost your safe spot, and just run into melee and try and just burn all your mana.
I for one died from not.
Do you know what the range is for Izzy?
For Carrion Swarm or Prayer on the Weak?
For pre-carrion swarm, I'll just go full slash range, 4
Like
yards
2
or whatever
yards.
it is.
It's
2 yards.
like 2. Yeah, it's really short.
So it says like if everyone stands on one edge of the golden circle, if you have carrion swarm, stand on the other edge.
Yeah. So you can. The idea is to put like 4 points in there, man, like a north, south, east, and west in the individual light sources. So you, and then just double stack that to 4 points in there.
Yeah, as long as you're paired with someone standing in there.
Was he eliminating the light that he was standing in each time? Was that just coincidence,
Yes.
or was that...
No. Always does that, man. That's the DPS race for the last fire. So
The one on the furthest side from us, because no one was there when he landed, is that why that thing, the light disappeared? We went down to 3 straight away.
It always
I think
happens
that's
like
just
that.
what happens, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so and being in range of the infernals, if you're not in the lane and you're standing in range of the infernal, you can still cast in that. So just in that final phase when I'm tanking the boss, if you've got the infernals, make sure I've always got one on top of me. So if you're taking the ads, just drag them on top of me, dude. So I don't have to stand in the circle.
There's a banquet under Mordax.
That's cute.
I'll send a round of wildlife.
I've got 1 round on me. Expensive round because it was before the fucking nerf.
So should we be using a frozen rune on P3 so we just ignore the immolation damage?
If you want to, that'd be good.
It does so little damage. It was like a very, very small part of the damage taken.
Yeah, 125 a tick. 125 a tick. If it's per infernal though, we end up with 3 or 4 there, it's going to stack up pretty quick, but it won't hurt.
Yeah, and it's like per 20 people getting hit as well, so it's a lot of damage going around.
Probably just judge it for yourself.
Do I have fear wards on this fight from the priests? Or no?
Yeah, we're trying. I'm being pretty bad at it, but yeah. We're also dispelling a lot too, so we're doing our best.
You probably back up a bit more. Yep.
Can I get 1 more on me, please?
Come on, mate. Close.
What's your stack count? You're still going. Okay. That didn't make sense, but yeah. Just watch your stack count.
Residency on dead. Never mind.
Guys on 50.
2 healers into. Don't worry.
You got batteries?
Landing.
If your silence movement, Tyro.
Beard? We got him?
Should have been.
Here you go.
Oh,
Nice.
Well done, guys. Fucking well done.
Don't
And I
release,
died.
guys.
yeah,
Don't
I-
release.
yeah, I died. Like, heard the da-da-da-da, dead.
That's such a lame way to die.
Those fucking terrors hit for a fucking decent amount.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
in light.
I tanked a few of those.
Yeah, I got fucking 2.8 and fucking 400 overkill.
Oh, we even got loot from the first boss. That's a good sign.
Hey, frog, guys, frog.
On the first pull, I noticed they were all undead, so it's like I could totally use my 6-piece undead set here with tab breaking to stack it up, and I completely forgot to equip it for that attempt.
Don't release, guys. We'll get summoned to the thing in a sec.
It worked out alright. I was shredding from the front for a lot of that.
Well, that's nice. We're not dead. We're just sleeping.
I was waiting for myself to wake up, then I remembered I died.
Oh,
Like, tremor totems?
I'm dead as a spirit, man. Like, I'm sleeping at the grave.
Oh, I'm a dead spirit, yeah. I can't move. Hopefully your res works. I'm waiting for the teleport.
Ah.
Hey.
I'm in prison and dead.
Give me Warcraft back. Oh.
I got pulled back.
Who dropped the soap?
My quest did incomplete. What is this?
Yeah, yeah, neither mine.
We have some died.
Yeah, click the chest.
For those
Someone
who
loot the
wanna-
master looter. Where's the master looter? Get shit going. Oh, you're stuck here. What's in the box?
Hunter quest item. Dagger braces.
Tank.
Healing gloves.
I'm still trying to get this Foji to work. I think it's conflicting with something else. So,
Now, if you want to roll shit as we go.
Yeah.
More dagger. Yeah, more dagger.
Shit, one. Fucking tired. Not even this. Alright, what's this one? This is a tanking dagger? The fuck? Oh, it's got defense and
That's a lot of that's a lot of
more
spell
dagger.
damage. Yeah.
That is strange.
He knows he's gonna get it too, so he doesn't waste a main spec roll.
He's a gammon colour.
Yeah, braces.
Warrior hunter mage.
Fucking gets married, gets loot. Jesus.
Oh yeah, this is why Cold cleared out the barracks.
We want plus ones, aren't it? Is this thing? Yeah, the plus ones. Healing buffs. Rogue priest lock.
Oh, fucking big 19. Eat it.
It's a bunch of pretty average rolls. But his inventory is full. I guess he doesn't want it.
Too many places.
What do you want to do, Maud? Do you want me to give it to somebody else? Hold on to and hope you
No,
get
I made space.
Alright, that's all the loot done. Double check, guys. There's no goblin in here, right? They did remove him, yeah?
Yeah, yeah, he's usually in the corner to the left.
Ready.
So, we want to take out what? Priest and mage? Is that what we're doing?
Sorry?
Are we taking out priest and mage? Is that the...
Yeah, priest and mage, bro. I think is what we decided on, bro. Because everyone's fucking amazing at the hike and dance, bro. So they should be able to do the fucking horse dance, right?
Oh god.
Oh, I had to do Hagen dance in my next today. That was fucking phenomenal.
One thing I'll make in that video is don't drop hunter traps, it makes it easier to see.
Yeah.
Ground.
Oh, Starfall.
Oh, fucking.
Oh my.
Druids are back in town.
Got more coming.
Sorry, lads.
They can't.
Artillery at the back.
Can someone kick this mage? Cast it. I can't.
I've got an alpha.
The cannon's running.
Yeah, they can do that.
They have wheels.
The archer doesn't have a melee weapon, so he can't be bought over. Guess I just run all the way over here, maybe. And he'll come.
I'm shooting a cannon because it's looking the wrong way and I feel safe.
Come on,
Can
buddy.
I see a mage or a priest just interrupt it so it can run into melee range? Or grip it? Yeah.
It's a mage over near the first come out of the building. Behind the road.
Oh, cannon.
Shot cannons, guys. Behind the tree.
Yeah, those pyros from the mages hurt real bad.
Oh, cannons have souls. They've gone
Those are the
back.
people riding them, I guess. But...
So,
Close to clear those.
coming from the right.
Break the archers as well.
In the chapel, guys. In the chapel.
Are we like committing a crime right now, some shit? I feel like this is a little crime, yeah. I feel like interrupting renew is a waste of time because you purge it off afterwards.
So next is Mage Tower.
Yeah, we need to go around it. Don't go through the archery. So if we kill the archer, then we'll disengage that one. Which is not what we want.
Not gonna lie, I was following those cannons.
Yes, his star. We do
Same.
not engage star at all.
So we're going around the edge, like behind the building to the mage tower, or
Go
to the right hand side, or
right would make more sense.
yeah.
Right, yeah, just like right wall, yeah.
March up on
Stupid
the
question. Can we bypass all the mobs with just wearing the disguise, or has that been tested yet?
You have to kill them in order to activate the boss.
Oh, yeah, I was just thinking if we chuck the disguise on, run straight past them, sort of thing.
Don't have one.
Can we all do that? Is that a bad idea?
Screw it,
That's a bad idea.
Well, there's Hilda, so yeah. That's definitely the place we'd go, want to go.
Yeah, why don't we just go around the other way so we can avoid those front ones?
The other way?
Rip them up.
LOS.
There's like a little shitty gap in the wall.
Oh, I see.
Go get the grand turtle.
Big shamans.
Just jump off that gap in the wall in the back.
There were the whelpers.
One's fallen now. Next time. I'm gonna grab that match.
At least the trash isn't super complicated.
Not anymore, if they nerfed it.
Oh, really?
Oh, she clicked it.
What did he go?
Good mate.
Link.
Pattern coming through the front of the tower.
I suppose it's all mage, right? Or we'll probably do some blink. Club's gone on.
Oh, I thought just gonna blink into the hill.
Okay, now we can just kill the other 4.
Background.
Oh.
Sorry.
There's one on the tower right in front of us. Just be careful when you pull him, guys, because he does a big AoE fear. And you'll fucking pull everything in the mirror's like 500 yards when you run off. I'm telling you from experience.
I think we're laughing at Cold's RP.
I'm just laughing at Raz.
That tower over there.
Can?
It's right in front of us.
Yep. Oh, it's running.
Get back here, Kevin.
There's a lot of mobs in that tower too, so don't overpull here.
You lost me at that pull.
AoE, chat,
Well,
most
well
time.
into there, guys. Well into there.
Get the Druid outside.
Who's got the longest range? You can hit that Praetorian at the in between battlements at the top.
Just pulled the entire tower down.
I can send my Felguard up.
Be careful, intimidating shot. Careful. Oh, what was?
That fucking Wilbur.
Wags must have
Speed
died.
run.
Yeah.
Wag must have died.
Yeah.
I did die, but I'm still a cat. Now I'm dead again.
Oh, and
Oh my god.
Oh,
Who popped world buffs? What a waste. I didn't world buff. You can check the VOD. It wasn't me.
I fucking will.
No, it was a shaman casting lightning storm, but
we got 2 horses coming up on the right hand side.
I wish
They'll
I
be
had
fine.
fucking.
I thought that was just 2 hurricanes.
Wish I had thunderstorm. If I brought stuff in that has knockback, why don't I get thunderstorm?
and we'll do the archer.
I thought we were poly people. Fucking Christ.
Horses.
Don't know which one's the fucking.
The building on our right, I put a circle on for another one that we can kill.
We'll do the archer because you have to go back otherwise.
Oh, true, yeah.
Go back towards the start.
Orb on the ground.
Go that way, guys.
Just take the right side of this tower, I guess, and then go behind the house, maybe.
Going for nipple. Is that right?
Yeah.
Don't worry about life. Where's that nipple too?
Yeah, we gotta go in at some point, guys.
Going here.
Yeah,
Going here.
just start pulling stuff.
Like a tiger, bro. Just fucking,
we got mobs behind us.
Yep. Lots of mobs behind us.
Stack them up.
Maybe throw rings on the pad or something.
Pulling in. Archers in.
Oh, fucking. Yeah, okay.
That double chain just fucking bugs.
No. They were casting, mate. We couldn't chain them, apparently.
I got double cleaved.
finally.
That was fun.
I'm beginning to think you just don't want to be alive.
I'm alive.
This entire raid's like a weapon room and fucking.
bet you when you watch this video, bro, every time he dies, bro, he's inhaling, right?
Yeah.
Double cleaved, bro.
Oh, shit. That's just...
It's been happening again, guys.
World boss, oh no.
Lucky they're cheap, hey?
Fucking dang cheap, man.
They lowered it because they kept watching these videos.
Yeah, fucking Zareen saw our last run.
Like, oh shit, this is too expensive.
It's like, this fucking guy really needs to be able to afford more of them.
So is there a best way in here, or just go straight fucking
Just
down
go
the middle?
straight through, I think.
Not good bullets.
I'm gonna put my tank gear on and be a bear.
It's that one.
He's gonna be a tank one way or another.
Get out the spin, Charlie.
That's an archer, so I don't know if he's gonna walk out.
Doesn't really matter if Bill's gonna go running you. Pat on the left, pat on the left. Yeah, pat on the left.
You can't distract him, guys, so you're just gonna have to pull it.
Yeah, totems are
On the right.
Oh, shit.
Everyone, just come back to where we came from. Everyone, come back to where we came from.
Safe here.
Whose hunter's mark is that? I swear to God.
Is it not one of theirs?
Let's all see that?
It was Birdie's hunter mode.
Make sure you pick up circle.
Oof.
Well, at least
Ow.
Wax
Somebody
knows
grab those
I'm
and
not
drag them
gonna
over to Mordax, please.
That's right, the bear's still alive.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Some cooldowns.
Praetorians fucking slap.
Yeah, they need to die first thing.
Uh-huh. Especially when they get dragged through the range. Like, ow.
Is that wild strikes works?
3 Praetorians still behind on
So, my tank gear on.
Leatherworking pants? Who's a leatherworker? Well, you got this?
Which ones? Pants.
Negative.
Pants. Do I have it? You do.
Sure. Disguise ones?
Yeah. Leather stuff.
Oh.
I'm
I've
pretty
got.
sure I've got all 10 that are available outside.
Yeah, same.
Just got left coat and is there one at the top? Oh, there isn't, is it?
There's a named guy, but I don't think it's confirmed that
He's not a
we
boss
kill
thing.
him. Yeah.
No, skip him there. Get the cavalry. Up the hill towards the keep.
What happens if you don't kill these?
The music in here is pretty cool, not gonna lie.
Sorry guys, back now.
Mobs pulled on the right. At the back.
Bring them to the tanks.
Speed.
Well, when kill the Praetorian first, guys. He's the one doing all the damage. What just hit mod? That hurt.
It's a fair bit of trash for fucking 20
Other
bosses,
orb on
eh?
the ground there, Brass.
Yeah, it's a lot of trash, isn't it?
I mean, initially, for sure, but then we can easily fucking
Oh.
min-max this shit a bit better than we have at the moment.
Oh,
Yeah,
just
yeah, for sure. So there's some sneaky hunter calls you can pull off.
Somebody want to rip that other archer over, please?
this fight coming up is a lot of just ad control. So like, get in the habit of interrupting mages and pulling archers in and stuff like that.
Like cooldown usage? What are you thinking? Just constantly use them?
Yeah, so the boss doesn't come out until 2.5 minutes in, so it's just ads until then.
Another ad. Oh, that's not good.
So we can use them when we start getting fucking overwhelmed.
No, they're all.
And I think the last one is just north of us.
Yeah, is that I don't know the fastest way there. I'm assuming right is less trash than left.
No, Raz another
Raz
orb.
to left and all back at you, mate.
You got the panic in their voices, guys?
Yeah, like they're just orbs, guys. Like I know they're nice, but
We all can't
You
go
can
and
farm
fight
one
them.
for me, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, who said these were for you?
Yeah, chill the fuck out. You're whispering, right? Fucking hell, man.
But
Raz needs some bags for his bank.
the fight itself is a very, very DPS like intensive. Like you have to do a lot. Where is this cannon going? We just.
He's fucking gone, dude, and the pet's on it.
Okay, we put on.
Adventure, Charlie.
And another group. Oh, get hell. Got a mage at the back. Sorry, freeze.
These cannons will get fucked, eh?
It's not something like they're trying to get minimum range on the tank and we're chasing them and they're just fucking running forever.
Yeah.
No, but it had like Maud's pet on it, so it was just like going forever. Yeah.
All orbs.
Oh, we've got.
Hey, Razlo, there's more orbs.
Oh,
You go across the water to the.
What is happening
holy
right now,
shit!
man?
More cannons.
They're coming.
Fuck me.
These cannons are
I
fucking
guess
troll.
I guess we're going left, right?
Guess you can't interrupt the cannon fire either.
Oh,
Nah.
a little more.
The moon is where we're trying to go. Just in that building now.
The cannons have another idea though. At least if you like corral them by being like in the right position so they run away from you.
I got 2 PRs and this was come down. The cannons are the new fucking homunculi.
Okay,
Oh! Big panic and people going.
Go in. After his wags again.
That's waves.
You like not moving out of it or something? Or what are you doing, man?
I thought I moved far enough. It was not far enough.
Like at this stage, you like just.
He's learning, bro. It's progress.
We'll see
Just you wait, bro. He'll die in every pack next month. We'll get it sorted.
Wags, I just want to point out none of them had a search cover.
Ooh, the floods spell
Yeah, I thought I was out of all 3 of them, but I was still in, I think, 2.
Yeah, I'll be
This, bro.
Fucking
This.
Here you go, Miro.
Wait, can I get a refund?
You can sell them to me for gold 50 and I'll give them to someone else.
last scan was 18 gold.
High finance.
You gotta find out a buy
That
first.
counts as your loot for the raid as well, Mark.
That's your plus one. There's shit coming
Oh,
through.
I better get home then. Just boys next week.
Alright, your boss should
Thanks
be
for coming, bro.
Don't
Scroll this
run
fucking
directly
dog
into
shit
the
trash.
middle or you have to go across.
Orb here.
Alright, you go.
Just stay over here. Don't go.
Yeah, don't go. Come back up.
Did you get that orb at the left of the world?
Oh,
You come to me, guys. You don't have to be that far back.
Someone raise Iggy.
go in this house. What's going on here?
Do we know where he died?
Shitholes, you know,
And by the blacksmith.
Yeah.
The burning blacksmith? The
Raz,
guy
it's
in the
good time
top
to go
of the
find that orb.
burning blacksmith.
Okay, so we got rid of 2 mechanics. I'm gonna explain them. Like we don't need to deal with them, but if we didn't kill that mage in the tower, we would have to stag together and soak a meteor, but we don't have to do that. What we are gonna have is the other one was the priest. He would have targeted 3 random people and set their health to 1, and obviously that's really bad with a ton of damage going out. So when we go in here, there's gonna be like a square, and like we're just gonna get surrounded by mobs. They won't attack us, but if you leave the area, you'll just straight up die. So ads are gonna spawn from each side of the infantry wall, and we just have to control them. We have to kill them quick enough so that we don't get murdered. The stuff we have to deal with is artillery fire. There'll be just like fire circles that appear on the ground, and cannonballs will rain from the sky. Don't be standing in them. They leave fire, so it's like area denial. There'll be an infantry wall, so you'll see like a bunch of infantry like along the side, and there'll be like a gap, right? That you can find the gap, find the hole. If you do get hit by it, it's not the biggest deal.
You can walk straight through it.
Yeah, it leaves a bleed. So
Can I pause a second to clarify that? So guys, it's gonna be a fucking wall like Frogger type shit. It's gonna run at you from one side, and it's gonna happen on all 4 directions. Okay?
Yep.
You have to pay attention and like the whole 360. Carry on.
yeah, there's a cavalry set that is similar. There's much more room to like dodge those, but they are really quick. So if you get hit by them, I think you get knocked back. Yeah. What else is there? I said artillery. I said the infantry wall. I said the cavalry wall. The last one is
Arrows.
arrows.
Yeah, the problem.
Yeah, you'll just get hit by arrows. It's really simple. So yeah, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna aid control. We're gonna interrupt the mages, kill the archers, kill the artillery, cannon dudes, and then 2.5 minutes in, the boss is gonna spawn. The enrage timer on this fight is really tight, so we have to absolutely obliterate the boss. It is imperative that we do that, but obviously we have to keep cleaving the ads, otherwise we get overrun. So it's just optimizing how much damage we can do to the boss while also just not getting overrun, and dealing with the mechanics so that we don't die. That's pretty much the whole fight. I think we just pull it and just like it's gonna be super easy to see what's going on.
Is there food going down before I eat mine?
Oh, I know
I
there's
don't
a
mind
lot of
if you
water
guys-
elemental right here.
Face is down.
Oh,
Thanks,
there's
Rage.
one.
Damn it.
Do you have a lot of these guys, or is it just like a?
I brought 12 with me.
Alright, just I'd say hold them on our first attempts, and we'll use them on the next ones, right? Because we'll probably.
I can just run them out.
Alright, then let's go. Run them out. Alright. Does everyone know what to do? You're just dodging Frogger and killing ants. Essentially.
Kill.
Everyone's ready?
Let's go.
Full time.
There might be RP ahead too, so I don't know
think
how long it takes.
Nah, it's just the RP's the wall forming around you.
Yeah.
Take like 2 seconds. Everyone got to move in straight away, or you will die.
Water elementals.
Just pay attention to which corners ads coming from, guys. Coming 360.
Get here down. Make sure we're interrupting those mages.
Okay, kick on this mage at the back. If you kick the casters, guys, and then drag it over to the tanks.
Don't worry, it'll get harder. Blink with ice block down.
Fucking game.
I can't even balefire it. That's a fucking scam.
Oh look, more cannons.
A lot of this shit feels like you can't group it either. I don't know if you guys.
Yeah, what's the go there?
I've been trying to group the mages and it doesn't do shit.
It's a few.
Cleave, yep. I was just thinking that.
Well, they start
Druid.
with horse
Okay,
shit.
here's the horses. Look for the spaces.
Okay. That's kind of fun. Yeah. Wait for the next ones.
Do they start overlapping and it gets really scary?
Is it at a particular time?
Yeah, I have timer for it. I don't know if I can distinguish like what's gonna happen next. So here's the arrows. So just heal through it.
There's a lot of damage. Do you want to stack up?
It's not that bad, honestly.
What's full healer, bro?
PK fire!
Boss is coming in 45 seconds.
The cannons. Get out the fire. The range is bigger than you think, guys. Don't like stand just next to it. Like, get out.
Like I am. Oh, fuck me.
Someone died. Died yet?
Yep.
20 seconds is when the boss comes out. Remember, we're hard swapping to her. Here, oh, she's out now.
Okay. Don't trust you yet.
She hits real hard, so healers just pay attention.
I think she has a cleave as well, so try to point it away. See if I can get behind the bush.
Infantry wall.
Frogger.
Find the gap.
Shit, all these claws.
Fallen people, disguise.
Big damage.
Good day, man.
Lost more X.
Yeah, she one-shot me from 20 meters away.
She charged over and just fuck your face, yes.
New ads are out as well. Okay, she's doing stock break. I guess that wasn't the priest thing.
75%.
Got 3 minutes left on the fight.
Oops, dead. We just figure out what's
Just keep going, keep going. It's fine, it's fine, just keep going.
Cannons. Cannons.
What's fire? What's that? My lip ran out.
So,
a lot of ads in this improvement.
Did you die to stock break?
Me?
No. No, you just got hit by the tank buster.
Yeah, but
Unwavering blade.
she charged away and then hit me from range.
Sick. So yeah, we do have to deal with the one health thing that I thought came from the priest. So so she's gonna cast something called stock break, and that let me see if I can find some durays. Hopefully this doesn't pull.
Get out the middle.
Is this the middle, you think?
Oh, just run back. I was like, it's not that far. There's a flight path.
Okay. Yeah, so if we ever see stock break healers, we have to just be ready to react heal, literally. Anyone that gets hit by it. It should only be 3 people total. And they'll get dropped to 1 health, so... Yeah, we just have to react heal as best we can. In terms of, like, the tank buster, I guess we just have to keep the tank shielded on cooldown.
Or do we tank swap?
If you weren't tank swapping, then yeah, that's what we should be doing.
It's
Because I think it's
also.
I think it's 100% armor reduction when it hits you, so... But otherwise that was good. I mean, that's literally the whole fight. Might seem like nothing, but it's just a DPS race.
Yo, so can we bait those AoEs? They target people, right?
I don't think so. I think they're random.
Let's check this time around, like just when they go out. See if we can, then we can bait them to the corners.
Yeah, just have all range, like hug the wall.
Yep.
Like any wall, doesn't really matter which, but we can try it.
Don't think anything fucking stunnable. It was interrupts only.
The So are we prioing cleave runes or single target?
Cleave. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I would do cleave, and then
Mob
if we
here,
hit the
mob here.
enrage,
So
if we hit the
Mob
enrage,
here.
then we all swap.
Orion headed over. He's targeting Brent.
Yeah, if we hit the enrage, then we can talk about swapping runes and stuff. But I think for now, just add control is probably good.
Yeah, DPS seems alright. Just yeah.
Nice one. Do next.
You want to pop a greater fire protection pop. Really, a lot of the damage is holy damage and physical.
Does everyone get buffed again?
I'm still running. Over.
Good pull.
Okay, so everybody's seen the mechanics now, right? Everyone understands what each one does. Most of them are, yeah. Most of it's just ignorable for the most part. Just make sure we're dodging stuff because let's make it as stressless for the healers as possible, bro. While we learn this.
He's down.
Did you take the flight path, Tim?
No, I didn't, mate. That's. Well, I didn't know where to go.
There's
Yeah,
something
right
down. He can't. Yeah.
I'm putting a closet down.
So.
Oh, wait, it's literally only Sam.
So when you zone in, you just walk forward and there's a flight master guy.
Yeah, didn't know we used that.
Did any of the infantry have like a
The
charge?
feast is
mechanic or-
underneath results. Sorry. The feast's underneath results. Marked with a square. So what were you saying, bro?
Well, was there a charge mechanic on any of the infantry, or did I just get unlucky?
Gonna send around wags.
It was saying shield slam in the log, but then seemed like he sprinted over to smack me. I don't know.
Yes. So not killing one of the captains means that Beatrix will charge a random person and stun them / knockback them. So this is the downside of killing the mage and not having to deal with the meteor stack thing.
Oh, it's too easy.
Yeah. So just to reiterate, just big damage, and then healers make sure that we're topping up for stock break. So as soon as we see stock break, we need to be ready to heal people up.
Warlocks, I need... Say that again, Jericho?
Is stock break able to be lit? Like, is it announced so you can die?
I don't think so.
Those just yelled at me when it happened.
It was just healing stock break, I don't think it was healing targets though.
Foji says it's when it's gonna happen on target.
Yeah. Just be prepared for it. You can try it if you randomly see it. Alright, let's go.
So Warlocks win where you can. Chuck Curse tongues up on those casters. It's not a massive priority, and range, see if we can get counter spells to pull them in. Let's make sure those getting nuked down.
He's a rotating tanks here. Is that what he's doing this time?
Yeah.
Yeah, for every one of those.
Anyone get it? Get it?
Move in.
Seemed to come out 20 seconds earlier than my timer, so.
My grounding is working, so Shaman's be on that.
Got cannons up.
More kicks on the babies. Wanna see fireballs, pyroblasts. Actually drops combat, eh? For a split second.
Yep.
Okay, first big special in 5 seconds, so we'll see what it is first.
Cavalry.
Cavalry, yep. So just look for the safe spots.
No flop.
Jesus Christ.
Frogger.
Should one hit ya.
Fuck.
Blood
Savage.
goblin.
Okay, new special on 5.
Got a mage and offside.
Footman.
Man.
So look for the safe areas.
Oh, Frogger.
I'm gonna get
One kick damage.
You get hit 204.
Boss should be out in 40 seconds.
Just be ready in 20. Alright.
Yeah, no, I already offset it. It should be 20 seconds from now, and we have a new special soon. Okay,
Get up
boss
the
should
middle,
be coming
guys.
out in 10.
Thanks, get ready for boss. In case it's early. She's yelling.
Arrows.
Arrows.
Should be out any second now. Here
2,
she comes.
1.
Explosive shells coming.
Yep, watch your feet. Try and bait to the edge, but I don't think it's...
Nah, it's definitely on people.
Oh, it is on people, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely on people.
Okay, we can optimize that later, just don't die here.
Yeah, taunt off me.
Footman.
On cold.
From the
Torn
side
as
she's
soon
at.
as yours, torn as soon as yours is off, Mod. Okay, get ready for healers. Healers.
Taunted.
Yeah, on me.
Keep going, keep going. Okay, new special
I got
soon.
these smite stacks down.
Okay. Doing
Stack
good.
this mob spider. Try to stack the mob spider, guys.
Need more DPS on boss, guys.
Get new ads.
In range in 2 minutes.
Big heals on cold, here's the debuff.
Take those mages.
Stock break, you're ready to heal.
Cannons.
Watch your feet.
And bait to the sides, ranged.
More cooldowns, guys.
Taunt. Rage. Taunt of cold.
I don't have it for another 3 seconds. Torment.
Oh, she's gone down pretty fast now. Yeah, just keep blasting.
When to deal with those mages, like 5 of them together, fire blasting.
Fucking holy damage too.
Stock break,
Horses
healers.
coming up.
Cavalry.
Oh, I'm getting
Oh, the cavalry hits your dead body. Taunt off cold, Wags. Prepare, please.
Taunted.
Wags tanking.
Taunted again.
Taunt again if you can.
I did.
attempts. Now we know about the meteor artillery stuff, where you can have a ranged like perma against the wall there.
Yep. It's always the same order, right?
Did we have cavalry the first time?
We had cavalry first last time.
Different order, yeah.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
different.
it's a different order?
That was definitely different.
Sweet. So every time we've got a new mechanic coming up, bro, we'll call it out and we'll just spread out of the middle, right? Just everyone loosely spread to their edges. Obviously not directly on the edge, but just keep the middle fucking clear. That way, if it is the cannon fire, we've got a clear middle to move the boss around in. And if it's anything else, everyone can just collapse back into the middle and deal with whatever the mechanic is.
Yeah, I don't necessarily think we need more cleaving or anything. I think what we did there was really, really good. We just have to just be a bit better, play better.
And just the tank swaps, we'll just need to stay on top of that. So tanks, just make sure that you're paying attention to your cooldown, to your fucking debuff, and just call for the taunt swap.
Yeah, but it's like, I think 2 tanks technically isn't enough to deal with the debuffs, but we can heal through it, so I don't know.
Well, it's you can have the debuff drop off while you're tanking her, and have no mechanics go out, right? But if she hits you with her fucking holy fire blade thing, unwavering blade, bro, that's what's gonna one shot you.
Right. Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
Is there anything somebody's supposed to do for stock break?
It's just healer stuff.
It's a healer stuff, yeah. So like we just have to react, heal, and
Because
split
that
up our
targeted
healing.
me and it just one shot.
It puts you to 1 health, so if you take any damage past that,
If you got a health stone or health pot or something, by all means.
Yeah, right.
Does it runs are huge as well?
Yeah, when I got hit, it was stock braid, and I got multi-shot with the archers, straight up.
So straight back into it again, guys. Everyone rebuff.
Oh, this bitch is doing holy damage to tanks, right? Let me give him a stack of greater holy protection.
Yeah, she's hitting really hard too, though, man. So we're keeping stone shields on.
Guys need to.
Right. I have 5 left after that.
I'm not going to use it, man. Thanks, though.
Okay.
Yeah, most of the damage is still physical by the looks of it.
Elgin wags. Send it.
Feast is down.
So just to reiterate what we learned, range, try and favor the sides if we know a big special ability is about to happen. Because it does target people and we can bait them to the sides so that we have more room in the middle. Melee can try and do that too, but obviously you should just be killing ads, killing stuff.
And just keep up those interrupts, those charges, interrupting those casters, guys. That was good to watch.
Yeah, I definitely feel like we still need to actively kill the mages at least, that the rest can kind of just be tanked on top, right? Cleave down.
My CD, I already built one.
This is me, guys, if you want. I've turned up a friendly nameplate too, because there's a lot of shit going on.
A lot of tolerance.
There's a lot of stuff on my screen that I need to look at.
If we still got the bottomless Noggin Fogger, could we possibly jump into Skellish just so we can see what's going on? Or?
Yeah, I've been popping mine so I'm smaller.
Especially with the infantry, it's just a big cluster of shit on the screen.
Fucking horns.
Get going, boys.
I'm popping my BB and shit.
Someone use gifted goblin cog.
Let's get it.
What excellent big ass ones.
Guns.
You guys can bounce.
5 seconds, guys. Ready to move in. Someone almost died last time.
It was not me. Oi, no pointing names here.
Can I grab an alpha, please?
Done.
Yep.
I almost feel like Warbringer would be a good thing in this fight.
I just changed over.
Try to minimize the movement on the boss too once it comes out. Obviously, you want to try and optimize the cleaving and stuff, but
Yelling, guys. So mechanic coming.
yep, in 8 seconds, get ready. Range, you can try and bait to the wall, but don't be too close because infantry might start and run you over straight away.
Maybe.
MP.
Footman waves.
Footmen, so just look for the safe areas.
Who's a straggler?
Yeah, one got delayed a little bit.
Is it me? Footman only comes from one side.
Yeah.
Seems to be it.
Yep. So
In your ads. Okay, new special soon. Does it have to let them finish the thing before they get a next special, or?
no idea.
Yeah, like it. Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet, get out the middle.
Be in a good spot. Wait to see what it is.
Out the middle, guys.
Cavalry waves.
Cavalry. You can come to the middle now.
Watch your step.
Boss side first.
Okay, boss could come out at any time. Just keep an eye on it. I'll try call it when I see her yell.
Big damage on boss, guys.
Get another special soon. Boss is coming out now,
Cannons.
I think. Maybe?
Cannons.
Cannons.
Yep, bait to the sides, guys, as much as you can. Boss is coming out now. Why did I peer? That my mouse over fucked up
Yeah,
there.
she is.
Yeah, just big healing. More taunt.
The fuck is the boss?